this is Norma. Welcome to my second video of the Sweet Haunting class, which is project 2 of 3 more to go. So today's is gonna be the matchbook project here, this one right here, and of course you're gonna get the PDF file that goes along with that, and then you're gonna get your packet here which has everything you need to complete this project. So let's get started. The sequence does come in here. I'm going to leave it in there for now so I don't lose it. And everything will come pre-scored and cut for you. Okay, so I've already, of course, this is already scored for you, ready to go. And if, of course, if you purchase the class, it'll have the scoring instructions. So if you want to make some more of these, you can. And so to get started, why don't we go ahead and start to adhere our piece of designer paper here. And so what I'm going to be using for this is the Happy Hauntings designer paper. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to our front there, and all the measurements, of course, to all these pieces will be in my PDF file that you guys will get. So there we go. So you want to adhere that, and then that is going to close like so. And so to do that, you're going to need a stapler, and in my PDF files I have all the materials listed that you will get in your packet, and then the suggested supplies such as a stapler, adhesive, markers, inks, and so forth. So I want to go ahead and staple this in the center there, like so. And I used my Stampin Up mini stapler there for that. And so then basically what that does is then you're able to go ahead and close it like so. Okay, and what fits in here is one of these Reese's Pieces, and so that fits perfectly in there. That goes in there. Any candy that fits in here would go perfectly in that, okay? And so let's go ahead and close that. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is you're going to have your Starburst already die cut, and that's going to go on top or behind the Very Vanilla. And let's go ahead and stamp our image for that. And we're going to go ahead and use this image here. And you can use any color you really want for that, but again, I'm going to stick to the same colors as my sample here. And we're going to go ahead and use pumpkin pie. You can use Tangelo Twist as well, but pumpkin pie is one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to go ahead and ink my image here up. Ink it pretty good. Might have got some on the edge there. Okay, so then you're going to go ahead and stamp it. Perfect. That looks good. And then after that, you want to go ahead and adhere that to your other die cut, which is the Starburst dies that I'm using there. And so go ahead and adhere this to that. Let me do it closer this way. There we go. Love the Starburst. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and adhere my sequence now. That way it has time to dry by the time I'm ready to add those. And so that I'm going to add right there. And so I'm going to go ahead and use my fine glue for that. And just a little touch of that. Add it there. And then go ahead and close this. Okay, there you go. You can also use a multi-purpose Tombow adhesive for that if you don't have the fine glue. And so then next, we're going to go ahead and adhere our web here. And I'm also actually, you know what? Yes, I'm going to go ahead and use my glue here for that, because I like this because it gets some glue in those tiny little places that you might not be able to. So I love that. Okay, so that's that. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and take our stamped image. So now we're going to go ahead and use some dimensionals for this. And we're going to use a couple there. Super easy project. I love, and these are so easy to mass produce for your kids' class. And there you have that. And then next, we're going to go ahead and use our Very Vanilla twine to adhere around here like so. Or you can go ahead and add it whichever other way you'd like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Like so. And let me go ahead and trim this a little bit. You can make it into a bow or trim, whichever. I gave you guys a little extra more room to be able to make your bows there. And then what I typically do for that, I go ahead and add a mini glue dot to that, so that way it doesn't move. And there you have it. Super easy project that you can make pretty easy for your class, co-workers, as a small little treat. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this project, and stay tuned for the other projects to come. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.